Last year, because of the pandemic, the first year of the institutionalized celebration was limited. And now in its second year, thanks be to God, we are gathered in this Cathedral of Pasig to celebrate Red Wednesday. Truly, we need to be reminded that the color red symbolizes the blood of martyrs. It is never to be aligned with any political party nor political personality. Rather, the color red symbolizes the blood of martyrs, past and present. Persecuted Christians. Not only persecuted Christians in the Catholic Church, but every faith believer when religious freedom is persecuted in every country.
Our Filipino martyrs, Saint Lorenzo Ruiz and Saint Pedro Calungsod, are great examples of those who persevered in faith. And as we celebrate the 500th year of Christianity in the Philippines, the Lord's perennial message to us is crystal clear. Do not be afraid. First, do not be afraid to listen to the lamentations of our suffering brothers and sisters who are persecuted because of their faith in God. For 2 years now, we have been overwhelmed by the cries of those infected by COVID-19. We have heard the weeping of families devastated by the deaths of their loved ones. For a number of us, we may feel that this experience is too heavy to bear. Human as we are, we may decide to be indifferent to other serious and pressing problems that pop out in social media, like the photo images and recorded videos of persecuted Christians. Mga minamahal na kapatid, sa sobrang bigat ng karanasan ng pandemya, maaari nating sabihin, di ko na kayang problemahin pa ang problema ng iba. Di ko na kayang pakinggan ang hinaing ng mga di ko kilalang Kristiyanong pinahihirapan at pinapapatay ng walang kalaban-laban. But you and I know that whatever the situation and circumstance, we can never be indifferent to our fellow human beings who suffer and die because of violence, terrorism, and war. We are in this together. Second, do not be afraid to speak out against those who threaten and destroy life. After all, this is God's 5th commandment. Thou shalt not kill.
Wala tayong 500 taon ng Kristyanismo sa ating bansa kung wala tayong mga martir na tumindig at nagbahagi ng kanilang pananampalataya. Wala tayong 500 taon ng Kristyanismo kung wala tayong Pedro Calungsod at Lorenzo Ruiz
na naging martir upang ipagtanggol ang ating pananampalataya at hindi natakot ialay ang kanilang buhay at matamo ang buhay na walang hanggan.
We stand on the sacrifice of so many nameless martyrs, Filipino man sila o hindi. Hindi lamang po ito paggunita sa kasaysayan ng matatapang nating martir. Today, a stark reminder that the Christian Church is under persecution. And truly, the faith which is gifted to give is truly something that we behold this evening in this Cathedral of Pasig. Thank you for being one in this venture to stand up for what is true, for what is right, and for what is good. The blood speaks of courage, and the blood is colored red. May we be strong enough to stand for what is right and what is good. Let us be red without fear.
Do not be afraid to humbly admit and ask forgiveness for having persecuted or for having participated in persecuting others. This calls for personal conversion in our lives. In one way or another, we have been ourselves causes of rejection, discrimination, and division in our respective families or religious communities. Aminin po natin na may mga pagkakataong hinusgahan at pinagtawanan natin ang paniniwala ng mga kapatid nating kasapi sa ibang sekta o relihiyon. Buong pakumbabang humingi ng tawad sa Diyos sa ating paghuhusga sa kanila. Salamat sa mga ecumenical prayer gatherings ng simbahan na naging paraan upang hilumin ang mga sugat na naidulot ng ating hidwaan at naging okasyon din upang ang iba't ibang relihiyon ay magkaisang manalangin para matapos na ang pandemya. Thus we can say that Red Wednesday is beyond wearing red and turning on the red lights of the facade of our cathedrals and parish churches. It is our becoming red without fear. Huwag matakot na makinig sa mga hinaing at sakripisyo ng ating kapwa. Huwag matakot na magsalita laban sa mga nagpapanukala ng kultura ng kamatayan. Huwag matakot na magpakumbaba at humingi ng tawad dahil may mga pagkakataong tayo'y naging sanhibin ng pag-uusig at pagdurusa ng ating kapwa at pati na rin ng pagkakawatak-watak ng bawat isa. In our spiritual journey as one, let us ask the intercession of all holy martyrs of the Church, including today, the memorial of Saint Andrew Dumlak and companion martyrs, that we may always proclaim and witness to red without fear.